Hello, hello, my lovelies, and welcome or welcome back if you are returning. My name is Burr, and if you are a fan of MMOs, RPGs, JRPGs, obscure video games, art, or music, then you should subscribe because that is what we do here. Also, don't forget to hit that like button because it not only lets me know you like the content, but it also helps boost us up so that more people can find this channel. We are on our way to 1K subscribers. We're at 950, knock on wood, I don't want to jinx that, but 950 right now, which is awesome. 50 people away, which means once we hit 1K, I'm going to be doing a live art stream where I'm going to be drawing pictures for you guys as a way of saying thank you for being so flippin' cool and supportive. So that's exciting. We did it once for 800 and it was just a really fun, chill time. And so looking forward to this upcoming one. Also, if you prefer Twitch, I am on Twitch at berrrlynn games, and I stream almost daily over there as well, same time. So all that being said, we are continuing Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail MSQ today. I apologize in advance. I'm really sleepy. I don't know what it is. Well, I kind of know. I stayed up late working on the new video because I'm trying to get it out soon. And then I ate like a fiend for 4th of July. The roommates did a little barbecue grill out thing. And I don't know, I ate way too many burgers and hot dogs. And then I just sat on my butt doing editing. So I'm like, why am I tired, Mom? So anyway, I apologize for being a little sleepy tonight. Hi, Sean. Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to everyone else if you are American and celebrate that day. I hope everybody had a good holiday. Hi, Jay. Welcome in. All right. I am about the Sleepy Club. That's what's up. I love that. That's it. I love it. It's perfect. I don't know. Did I tell you guys this is kind of not even relevant? But so I'm a big fan of Pee Wee Herman, and I love that the first movie, and I really want to make have like a faux leather jacket and draw like his bike on the back and then put the Loners Club underneath. I don't know, I had that idea like forever ago and I haven't gotten around to that. I need to figure out some kind of paints that stick on pleather and get a pleather jacket, but that's what that reminds me. I don't know why. The Loners Club. It's the Sleepy Club. Anyway, that's my anecdote. I'm tired, so that's how my brain is today. But you're right. Everyone does have a July 4th. And it is a happy July 4th for everyone. Thanks, Jay. Okay, anyway, after that lovely... I'm such a good storyteller, I know. Like... You guys are awesome for just sticking with me. Isn't it cool, Sean? I thought that was so clever when I was like years ago. I thought of it. I'm like, I still want to do it. I still think it's funny. So we have to run all the way over this way, but it's okay. We can do that. Super pumped. I can't wait till we get more. My brother told me there's some cool stuff coming up for Final Fantasy IX still, and I'm like super stoked about it. Especially because we just played Final Fantasy IX, so it's gonna be fresh, and like everybody who watched me do the playthrough should be like kind of aware as well, which was fun. We'll all be on the same page. Where am I going? It's all the way up there. They all mentioned me. That's awesome. Where am I going? It's like over here. I can't read maps. Okay, I think I'm figuring it out. Very, very cool, Jay. Oh, 1 second. Sorry, my nose is a little better than it has been, but of course it's still there. That's very neat, Jay. It was his idea? That's cool. I know, right? It's kind of like Danny Elfman and Tim Burton are like a package deal. That's really cool. Hey, it makes sense. It's like the music was perfect for that movie. I need to watch it again. We need to put that on the Patreon movie night list because it's classic. I want to see the documentary that came out. I've seen like little clips from it and I'm very curious about Paul Rubin. He seemed like a very genuine person. I figured as soon as I said that, I'm like, Aramel's gonna say something. I guess I'm happy that my nose is still here too, but I haven't chopped it off yet. Yes, it's definitely castor oil. It's amazing. Like, and I've been changing my diet a little bit too. It's worse today than it has been this week because I ate cheese. But I've been trying to like limit dairy, which seems to be helping. So I'm like, it's good though. I'm happy that it's like I found things that kind of make it cooperate, especially on like bad flare-up days. Hold on 1 second. Bug hunter extraordinaire over here. He's so good at bug hunting. Anyway, let's talk to Aaronville. I want to figure out what's going on with his mom. Let's hear what she has to say. It's so wonderful to meet you all. And the students at Baldician. It's been a while since I heard that name. Dare I ask the reason for your appearance? No, it really isn't, Arrowmill. Like, we weren't made to have so much dairy, but it's like everywhere. Oh, it's just a body that I control remotely. I use this for our operations. Oh, so she's not really, that thing. Okay. We're members of a resistance organization, Oblivion, we call ourselves, and our goal is to thwart Zeralja's ambitions for conquest. As the leader, it's prudent that I remain where I can't be easily found. I see. Whimsical appearances notwithstanding, yours is a serious cause. Right you are. Though truth be told, Oblivion was founded for an altogether different purpose. This is also true, Sean. Everything in moderation. And that is... As I expect you've already noticed, everything you see within this dome, the buildings, the people, the very earth beneath our feet, is a fusion of two worlds. Stopping such a fusion was Oblivion's original mission. Then does that mean you know who or what is responsible for it? I'm afraid not. This was a long time ago, and our mission statement has become more of a legend that's passed down to members. By the time we joined, our sole objective was stopping Zeralja. 1 second. Sorry. He's just like really going after the bug now. I don't even think... Oh. Did you get it? This is what I need, a puppy cam. Lay down. I think he got it. Ay, ay, ay. Never a dull moment. But I think we're good. Sorry. I don't know. We'll see. I'm like, just don't be poisonous. With my luck, it's gonna make him sick. But we failed to do that. And now he's taking his army outside the dome. Do you have a bug catcher too? He loves catching bugs. He's hunting for more. He's like... The only bad thing about summer is, like, that's when all the bugs come in. But... I think it might just be a fly. I don't know. Anyway. None of you wear those strange devices on your heads. Does that have something to do with your work? You mean this? It looks like a CD cleaner. It's a regulator, the pinnacle of electro technology, and that we don't wear it is indeed related to our operations. What exactly does it do? Allow me to explain. Regulators have two primary functions. His name is Geode. The first, as the name suggests, is the regulation of the wearer's reserve of souls. Should they die, the regulator expends a soul to bring them back to life. Reserve? You mean people walk around carrying spare souls? They do. Souls are packaged in cells and they can be used to replenish the life force that is lost due to sudden death, such as an accident. They do nothing for those who die of old age, though. That's so wild. How strange. So are they the same person then? If it's a different soul, that's weird. Nice. I should get some of that. Citronella. Distribution of soul cells is based on one's work evaluation to encourage exemplary performance when fulfilling their duties. Souls as a common resource and payment for services rendered. The void-sent practice of consuming others for their ether comes to mind, and similarly, I expect that the act comes with some risk. Doesn't it dilute your sense of self? Wouldn't the consciousness of others corrupt your own? See, that's what I'm talking about. Sorry, he's still looking. That is prevented through memory management, a process in which regulators also play a role. Memory management? Then the reason everyone has forgotten Namika's existence. They erased her memory. The regulators are constantly recording the memories of their wearer, so if they should suddenly die, their memories can be refreshed as part of the restoration process. Wild. Arrowbell. It is nice to have a bug catcher. This is how they preserve one's identity and sense of self. However, the regulators are also triggered when someone else dies. Reason being is that regulators forcibly extract memories relating to the deceased from anyone wearing one. Why would they do such a thing? It's a kindness bestowed upon the people by Everkeep's core system, so that no one has to suffer the pain of loss. So this is what is meant by their memories being in the cloud. Indeed, all memories of the deceased are wiped from the minds of the people and archived in the system. It's a frightening function of the regulators and an integral step in soul cell production. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Which is a great sad movie, by the way. I love that movie. You see, when a person dies of natural causes, their soul is temporarily housed within the regulator. It's then delivered to a facility where memories are separated from the soul. The result is a fresh soul cell, free of impurities, ready for distribution and consumption. That too. It does kind of look like a Roomba. I just had like a CD cleaner thing back in the day that kind of looked like it too. But with the glow, it kind of looks like a Roomba, you're right. Meanwhile, the memories are stored in the core system to be remembered forever. And this is why people are happy here. On its surface, it's similar to the Yakoi philosophy, but I see nothing noble or comforting in it. Well, it doesn't seem so terrible to me personally. All comes down to what you're used to, I suppose. Like the barrier encasing Alexandria, this system was created to overcome the calamity that transformed the world hundreds of years ago. Sorry. I'm choking on air. 1 second. I'll be okay. Gosh. Amidst the mounting death toll, scientists used electrope to devise a means to save what lives they could so that the nation could endure. I understand the people of Alexandria did what they believed was best to save their people. I just find it hard to believe that berrrrlyn would also accept this way of living. It came as a shock to us as well. In fact, a great many were opposed to it. Which is why the use of regulators was never compulsory. The people have always been free to go without them if they so wish. XIV didn't strike me as the sort of ruler to impose her will on others. Ah, so you've already met. She's the one who suggested we come to the Thunder Yards in the first place. She also said she wants to help us stop berrrrlyn. Awfully kind of her to point you in my direction, and to speak so candidly as well. Whatever her motive, she has given the people a choice. Live with the risk of the death, of true death, or the security of the regulators. Everything that lives must someday die. That is the natural order of things. Quite right, but however you feel about them, it would be easier to understand what the regulators are capable of if you saw it for yourself. I know just the person to show you, and as luck would have it, they should be starting work right about now. Who are we going to see exactly? Come with me and you'll find out. So mysterious. This music is so fun. Yay! Sorry. He's still looking for bugs. He's like, there's gotta be more. That's interesting. Nope, we're going the wrong way. Get out of here. Move. Do do do. Do 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 do. Everyone here, good. It is the responsibility of the Thunder Yards hunters to fell any fiends found wandering the area. We're to meet an acquaintance with me, Striker, one of these hunters. And this person's just gonna, like, get killed to show us this thing? Do. Striker, can you kindly die for me so I can see how your thingy works? What? What are you doing here? And with so many friends? Apologies for the interruption, but I was hoping they might observe you at work. Hunting, you mean? That's fine, I guess. Hold on. I assumed they were wearing special regulators like Queen XIV's crown, but they aren't wearing anything at all. It's much too dangerous to be here without one. What if they're struck by lightning or attacked by beasts? I can assure you they're all quite capable of looking after themselves. If anything should go amiss, I will take full responsibility. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Danger aside, there isn't really much to see. Kakua said you are a hunter, but wouldn't it be easier for those mechanical soldiers to guard this place? It would, if not for the fact they're weak to lightning. The thunder yard being what it is, they've been ordered to steer clear. Some good they are, eh? But these facilities are vital to the upkeeping of Alexandria's infrastructure, so it falls to hunters like me to deal with any fiends. Given the danger, we are well compensated for our work. It's a perfect profession for anyone looking to build up savings. The special selection of souls for hunters isn't terrible either. I brought this lot here to see this danger you speak of, if it's not too much trouble to ask. Ah, of course, in which case it'd be a shame to waste my efforts on just any old beast. You all can handle yourselves in a fight, right? If you cause a ruckus slaying what critters you see nearby, there's a chance you'll draw something worthy of a demonstration. Okay. I'm not sure I understand, but I suppose we should just each slay what we can. Fireworks! Fireworks away! I don't know if we'll hear many fireworks where I'm at. We're kind of outside of the city. But, I don't know, my neighbors like to have big parties and stuff, so... they might do some fireworks. There were a few, there were some yesterday. Bo has his thunder vest on, just in case. I'm not sure how he'll react to fireworks. I can't remember him being scared of them. Just thunder. But, just in case. He's prepared. Ooh. Oh, I should have had my chocobo out just to be a little backup, but whatever. Easy peasy. Oh, of course. Jeez, now he's just eating the bed where the bug was. Poppers aren't too bad. Those can be kind of fun. It's like furry children. Furry children. Oh, I think I hear a firework. So it begins. That's creepy, but kind of cool. Is it a cow dinosaur? Cyclops? This one will do nicely. We'll help you. It's fine, really. I've faced worse. Just watch. Well, she's gonna let herself die, right? That's crazy. I don't like the looks of this. Let us help. Oh no! Look out! Arrgh! $12 preserve. She needs healing. JK. They saw this at work before. They're so shocked. They saw this once. I guess there's been a lot happening, so. That was embarrassing. The bastard caught me off guard. Are you mad? Seriously, let us help. I told you not to worry. This will only take a moment. Right, thank you. There was no helping her. Ah, it's the inner beast. Except not really. She's not a warrior. Poor cow. It's a little overkill. So this other soul supercharged her? Just like Zaralja. Come on, let's get out of here. Void mode. Void. That's also a function of the regulator. I think I understand now how Zaralja was able to return from the dead and defeat Papa, but I'm not sure what we saw at the end there. As soon as the regulator turned red, it was as if you were possessed. Your movements became beast-like. Yeah, it's like the inner beast. Definitely beyond minced. Don't tell me. You empowered yourself with the soul of a beast. I'm reminded of the serpentine soldier we encountered at Vanguard who did the same. So you've crossed paths with one of the king's elite. Such a form can only be achieved from gorging yourselves on souls. We could do the same in theory, but it's incredibly dangerous. Besides, it's not as if they'd allow hunters to carry that many souls to begin with. Well, Well, I should be getting back to work. Take care. And there you have it. Regulators can be loaded with two kinds of souls. Those of peoples and those of beasts. The souls of people can be used to grant the user preternatural strength. Naturally, they can also be used to ensure no one suffers an untimely death. And what about the souls of beasts? They work much in the same fashion, imbuing you with the strength of the chosen animal. If, for example, you use the soul of a wolf, you would grow more agile and feral, as you saw with Striker. Oh. Basically. Using several of the same type at once, however, would result in physical changes. Your teeth might become fangs, your nails claws. Too many and you'll become more beast than man. Aha. Changing one's form through the souls of other beings, it becomes more and more reminiscent of Void Scent. It's the Void Scent! Yet unlike the Void, where the cycle of death and rebirth is simply broken, souls here are forcibly taken before they might reach the ethereal sea. Different means to achieve similar ends. A cycle to which all within the dome are bound. This is wrong. This is all wrong. It's pretty messed up. It is indeed hard to accept being so far removed from our own beliefs. Perhaps more shocking is that the technology to achieve all this was developed hundreds of years ago. The civilizations in the reflections are surprising indeed. This dog, he is just so fixated on these bugs. We don't have any more, but he's certain that there's going to be another one. Which I guess in theory is not really wrong. I'm sure eventually there will be another bug. Well, we all have our thoughts on souls. For now, the important thing is we know what powers Ralja has at his disposal. It is one thing to separate corporeal ether from incorporeal ether, but to strip memories from the soul entirely is unprecedented technology. This is no longer only Tulio Law's concern. With his newfound powers, Ralja has become a real threat to the entire world. Indeed, he has to be stopped, no matter the cost. The Void. Alright, let's do our intermission here since it's almost 8:45. So we'll just do a quick early one. And I'll see if I can get him a little more settled. But we'll be back in approximately 5 minutes. So hold that thought. Okay. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you had a lovely break. Let us continue. We get cake? Shortcake? Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. I want cake so bad. Cake sounds delicious right now. I trust you've gained an insight into the use of souls in Alexandria. It's shocking, I know. I was overwhelmed myself at first. I expect you'll need some time to digest it all, but for now, let's head back to the earth and sky. Or, yeah, to earth and sky. Thank you, Arabelle. At this rate, there's something I want to discuss with everyone. Let's take a moment before we head into the hotel. The hotel. Oh, that's the worst, Sean. It's like such a tease. When the old town that I lived in, which is very small, you could go onto up to my grandmother's house, which is like up the hill from where we lived, and stand on her porch, and you would be able to see the fireworks that they were shooting over the lake. That's like one of my favorite memories of 4th of July times. I'm sorry for delaying us, but I have some thoughts I need to share. In both technologies and values, it's plain there's a wide gulf between Tuliolal and Alexandria. And while Zeralda knows everything about us, we know hardly anything about what he's become. Indeed, we haven't even seen what lies within that enormous tower, Everkeep. So here I'd like to make a proposal. That is, we work with Kahua and her people. We need to learn as much as we can about the enemy. The quickest way would be to join hands with Oblivion. We've only just met them, I know, and we shouldn't be too quick to trust, but the fact remains that they share our desire to stop Zoralja. Sphene, too, claims to be at odds with the King of Resolve. May I ask why you would cooperate with Oblivion instead? Because his mama. It's simple, really. Their leader is Erenville's mother. Meanwhile, whatever Sphene may feel, she's a ruler of this nation. There's a greater risk in working with her, less reason to take her at her word. A fair point. And knowing Zoralja, we must assume that his arrangement with Sphene was not made without some consideration. All I know is that it would be heartening to have allies in this strange realm. I think everyone would agree that any help we can get would be welcome. Hold on. There's no guarantee that's actually my mother behind the machine. Without seeing her in the flesh, we can't rule out the possibility of a ploy. If it turns out to be a trap, we endanger not only ourselves, but everyone in Tuliolal. As you say, we have no proof that it really is Kahua, but I make my proposal in full awareness of this. Whether we're going to war or striving for peace, we need to learn as much as we can. Otherwise, we can't hope to do anything meaningful. As it stands, we know too little about this realm. We need to remedy that. We need to study the enemy, and when the time comes, strike down Zoralja for good and all. What's more, I trust you, Erenville. You've always had great instincts honed from your time training under your mother. Oh, sweet. What if I'm wrong? What if sentiment is clouding my judgment? If it's a trap, then we'll deal with it when it's sprung. I trust you as well. You haven't led us astray yet, Erenville. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Oh, dads and uncles. Ah, that's always the way of it with you. Fine. If you're set on this, then I'll say no more. Then it's settled. Let's head inside and secure ourselves some new allies. Do 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 do. What other item am I using? What the heck? Aha, I hear more fireworks. So far, the dog seems unaffected. Kafwa, I don't know how to say her name. There's something I need to tell you and your people. We came here for no other reason than to strike down Zoraja. Her face. But I thought he was your brother. Do you really mean to kill your own kid? My kid invaded our nation and murdered our people. As a vow of resolve, it falls to me to bring him to account. I am prepared to do what I must, and I won't hesitate when the time comes. Like us, you and yours oppose Zoraja. In light of this, I propose that we work together to stop him once and for all. I realize that this is sudden, that it's a gamble to trust someone you've only just met. But I would trust you the conviction of anyone who shares my goal, so fight with me, I beg you. I like the pink girl, the longer hair one. I like her, the hairstyle. As you say, our goals align, and I don't doubt your resolve in the least. If you hadn't proposed working together, I would have done so instead. Truth be told, it's been tough going at it alone. While we've gathered ample intelligence, we don't have the strength to take decisive action. Besides, how could we not trust you? My only son is with you, my fussy little bun. He's all the reason I need. Fussy little bun. Then it's decided. Here's to a fruitful collaboration. Thank you, Kahwa, everyone. Together we'll achieve great things, I'm sure of it. Then let's not waste any time. We've been wondering about Zoraja's whereabouts. Is there a place inside that tower? After a fashion, the king resides on the uppermost level, but while Queen Sphere has a penchant for going out in public, he seldom shows himself. What's more, his movements are highly classified. Not even his commanders are privy to that information. If anyone knows where he is at any given time, it can only be the Queen. Even if we don't know his whereabouts, Zoraja will eventually march on Tuliolal again. That's when we can go after him. The drawback is we'd have to wait for the invasion to happen. Innocents would be put in harm's way. There's also the possibility that he'll leave everything to his minions and not command the army in person. No, he'll take the field. What makes you so certain? My brother has always yearned to surpass our father. That's why he attacked Tuliolal. After waiting for 30 years, the first thing he wanted to do was demonstrate his newfound strength. But killing Papa didn't satisfy him, so now he's bent on proving himself stronger than me and Kola, who bested him in the right of succession. He challenged me to strike him down. He wants a duel to show everyone that he's superior to the Dawn Servant, and he won't let his minions deprive him of the pleasure. Then why hasn't he appeared and given you your chance? Surely he's aware of our presence here. At that, I can only guess. Perhaps he wants to dazzle us with his wondrous realm, but if he won't deign to appear, then we'll force him to do so. She says, how you do that? Even as we gather intelligence, we make no move to attack him. Show absolutely no interest in a confrontation. Knowing him, he'll tire of waiting and turn his attention to Kona instead. He'll attack Tuliolal again like he said he would. I see. If you believe this is the best approach, then we have no objections. Any campaign against Tuliolal requires that Zoraja lead his forces through Vanguard. We'll have lookouts keep an eye on it day and night. Such a strategy is certainly viable if we've Before proceeding with it, though, we should warn those outside. Indeed, they'll need time to prepare their defenses. I should be glad to coordinate our efforts. I'm already in regular contact with Yashtola and will make sure to keep our comrades apprised of developments. You can leave Vanguard to us. We'll send word at the first sign of movement. It seems we have a plan. While we wait for Zaraja to move, you do well to prepare for battle, and it begins with familiarizing yourselves with the technology that empowers him. To that end, I'll show you to Oblivion's main headquarters. Oh, I thought this place was it. You'll be impressed to know that we're located right inside that tower in the residential district of Solution 9. Hiding a tree in the forest, as it were. The only question is how to get you through the checkpoint. Ah, about that. Sveen said that she'd make it so we could enter without issue. She did? Curious. She's not supposed to have such authority over the sentries. If I recall correctly, her words were that she would register us as guests. I see. Perhaps we're in the clear then. When you're ready, come and meet me at the tower entrance. Oh dang, I am so ready. Before you head out, give us a moment to introduce ourselves properly, eh? After all, names are good to know when working together. Oh, I guess so. Well, Oblivion has operatives all over. We're the main crew here. I'm Geo, the leader of this hideout. And the dependable young twins behind me are Nostalgia and Wayakwi. That's a funny name. Nostalgia. Nostalgia? I like her hair. I really think that's cute. I'm Nostalgia. It's a pleasure to meet you. My sister and I were born and raised inside the barrier. We've been with Oblivion for 3 years, and our main duties are surveillance and provisioning. Twins, eh? That explains the resemblance. Wayakwe is a Tonawanta name, unless I'm mistaken. That's right. Our mother is Tulialan, and our father is Alexandrian. They wanted to honor both cultures. So her name is Nostalgia, to honor the Alexandrian culture. That's funny. They're beautiful names. They knew what they were doing. Thank you. Though I have no memories of my mother, I like to think I carry a part of her with me. So what made you decide to join Oblivion? We wanted to avenge our father. Ambrose was his name, and years ago he was taken away after a scuffle with a soldier over a disagreement. It was a minor incident, so at first we clung to the hope that he'd be released. But when months went by with no word from or about him, we made the decision to remove our regulators. We had already lost the memories of our mother. We didn't want to lose those of our father as well. They've all forgotten about him now, everyone who had known him. The bastard! Even here he thinks nothing of his own people. Sometime later, we were approached by a member of Oblivion, hoping to get justice for our father. We joined the order. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to darken the mood. No, I appreciate you sharing this. Together, we'll avenge your father. Thank you. Something tells me you have what it takes. You introduce yourself too. Go! It's pretty much the same story for me. And while mine is a Tonawanta name, I haven't even the faintest thing how things are outside the barrier. It's my dream to go and see it with my own eyes, our mother's homeland. Once peace is restored, you must come and visit. The wilds are beautiful, the food delicious, and everyone's so nice. You'll love it. And that's us here. You'll meet others in the back room. That's our headquarters. Some of them are a little eccentric, but they have good hearts, all. Heronville. One last thing. It isn't exactly my place to say this, but thank you for seeking out Kahwa. She talks about you so much, it's clear how important you are to her. Oh. Da. That's all. Be good to your mother while you still can, eh? Oh. Yes, be good to your mommy. Well, we'll let you go now. Feel free to use this hideout as you like. Give me that cake, bruh. I'm gonna eat that right now. Yum, 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 yum. Nom, nom, nom. Meanwhile, in Everkeep,
You've been consulting with Wook Lamont. No matter. I do not know what you are scheming. But when your realm lay on the brink, you were powerless. You had no choice but to turn to me. Whatever sentiment you may feel for her, it is my power you require. Is it not?
this guy.
Perhaps. And yet, knowing the love that Wook Lamont bears for her people, how she regards them all as kin, I cannot help but wish to spare her the same pain I have suffered. What's more, her friends possess new knowledge. Were we to work together, we might find another path. I know you're loath to consider it, but is there no hope for peace with Tuliolo?
I really like her dress, it's so pretty.
What we've already done may be unforgivable, but it needn't continue. You needn't kill your brother and sister.
I slew my only flesh and blood. Yet you attempt to sway me with an appeal to family. The memory of my father's final moments still fills me with disappointment. Age came for him before I did. For long years, I sought to prove the miracle. And weak as he was, defeating him achieved nothing.
This guy is so messed up.
To kill them is my only recourse. Wook Lamont and Kona, who bested him as he was in his prime.
They are still your siblings, even if not by blood. That such bonds should mean so little to you.
Yeah, he's a friggin' psycho.
I am bound to no one. Serve none save myself. I made that clear when first you spoke to me in the Golden City. Remember, I can easily kill your beloved family. If you would protect them, cast aside any foolish notions. Your wisdom and abilities are valuable insofar as Argos align. So think well before you act, Queen of Reason. Wook Lamont, if you are father's worthy successor, then you will find your way to me. But should you fall short, I will lay waste to Tuliolal.
Freak! He's a freak!
What now?
Don't you worry, girl. I don't trust you, but he's not gonna kill Wook Lamont. I will protect her. Because I am the warrior of light and I am eating this cake. Oh, she holds the cake. It actually looks like cake. Wait, yes. Ah! I love it. He does? Oh, you gotta take a picture. Post that in the Discord. I need to see it. Solution 9! New place, yes. Right, Kakwa is waiting. Let's head to the tower. What a name. Solution 9. Oh, the cake. I really want shortcake now. Like, that sounds so good. I actually thought about that recently. It reminds me of summertime. Strawberry shortcake. My mom used to get like those little... They're like the little angel food cakes that are pre-made at the bakery. And they're like single serving ones, and then she'd just get strawberries and whipped cream and we would just eat them, and it was always in the summertime. I don't know if that's when strawberries are in season or what, but that's what I remember. Oh yeah, I can just go here, get there a little faster. Trying to avoid dairy, but too much sugar, but that would be worth a bit of congestion. I would deal it. So good. Aww. It's so yummy. Ah, there you are. If Queen's Fiend has registered you as guest, you should be able to march right in. And if she hasn't, then you may have a swarm of Zeralja's minions to deal with. Oof. Only one way to find out. Nothing for it but to see if Seed has betrayed us, eh? Thank you for your diligent service, friends. My companions and I would like to pass if you'd be so kind. Outrunner guide unit identified. Registration number verified. 6 accompanying civilians identified. Verifying credentials. Credentials verified. Welcome. We're guests of Queen's Fiend. Well, would you look at that? What a relief. There you have it. It seems the Queen was true to her word. Follow me, everyone. Solution 9 awaits. I'm so excited. I love going to new places. Let's see what this place holds. Shall we? Well, fancy. The robots from Ruby. Whoa.
Everkeep. A tower of electrope piercing a perpetual shroud of storm clouds.
Whoa.
Occupying the 9th level of this 12-tiered structure is a residential district called Solution 9.
It looks like a mall with
And so
skyscrapers
naming
in
their
it.
home, what hopes did its founders harbor for it? And did it prove the answer they sought?
How interesting. So crazy. It looks like, I mean, futuristic, but way more modern. So it's so funny. This is where all the people who wear shorts and sweatshirts in this game can hang out.
Spectacular, isn't it? There are more districts throughout the tower, including industrial ones, but Solution 9 is the largest.
Like that guy.
Just being here makes my head spin.
Perfectly natural reaction.
So
A city
futuristic.
of shimmering electrope, replete with strange technologies that cater to every conceivable need. We never dreamed the light back home in Tuliolo.
Yeah, this is such a difference. Whoa.
Now, while I go and explain the situation to those in the back room, why not take a moment to explore? I believe lived experiences are far more educational than dry explanations.
Fair. Fair. I agree.
And you want to know more about Sphene and Zeralja's Dominion, do you not?
You had me at explore. We do need to better understand who and what we're dealing with here. Yes. No, it's not quite as dark.
I had a feeling you'd be keen.
That's what it is. I was like, this reminds me of some kind of city I've seen in a movie. AI. Aw, AI is such a sad movie. It was good though. So good.
Just to confirm, while we have been allowed inside, are we also permitted to roam?
Can we go explore?
Absolutely. As Sphene's registered guest, you'll find you're exempt from the sentry scrutiny. The elevator to the uppermost level. I wouldn't go near that. But other areas should be fine provided you act like you belong.
All right then, we'll show ourselves around.
Yes. Familiarizing ourselves with the technology here will help us prepare for the battles to come.
Okay, Graha.
Try not to enjoy yourselves too much, or you're liable to attract attention.
Once you've
Keep it
explored to your
cool,
satisfaction,
guys.
come to the entrance to True View in the eastern sector. The way from there is a little complicated, so I'll send someone to guide you.
Understood. We'll see you later.
They're like besties.
I shall speak with the residents. Perhaps one of them will recognize the earring.
Oh. I hope she gets all of her answers. I'll be really sad if she does not.
What's with this place? How can this all be the inside of a tower?
Girl, I'm right with you. Wuklama is just speaking all the thoughts that I have out loud.
So, what aren't you telling me? Where are you?
Oh.
That, I can't reveal yet. Precautions, you understand. Just know that I'm safe. But come, tell me about your adventurer friend. You seem to have a great deal of faith in her. You must have been through a lot together.
You might say that. For instance, we found the entrance to the Golden City.
You're right.
Wait, what? You did? Eleanor Spear,
He
why
wants
didn't you
out.
mention this sooner?
You want to explore together?
Might as well.
It's not that I'm scared or anything. Everything is just so different from home is all.
I mean, I would be overwhelmed. She's like, are you serious? Wuklama, what did we say? I tell you about being honest with your feelings and communicating. It's okay to be scared. towers inside a tower. I see it, but I still can't believe it. For now I say we proceed straight ahead. If we feel like we're getting lost, we can always turn around and go back the way we came. True. Wow. Crazy. Oh, etherite. Yes. Yes. Bring it on. Laynode 9. Laynode. Whoa. Oh, that makes my stomach flip. Eek. Ugh, a crossroads already. This place is too much. I have no idea where I should go. Right, I've made up my mind. Let's head to that building there. Okay, well, I'm gonna try to touch this thing. So goofy. This place is ginormous. Like, I thought her city was big. This is insane. It's gigantic.
Ah! There you are! Lamati!
Sphene!
I was worried you might have had trouble at the checkpoint, but I see everything went according to plan.
Well, that's thanks to you.
Now, I know you've scarcely arrived, but I have a request to make of you.
Oh, a request, you say?
Yes, an important one.
I love the music that plays with her.
I'll say it plain. I want you to make peace with Zeralja.
What? I thought you said you weren't on his side.
The little Lala fell.
We have come no closer to seeing eye to eye, nor do I condone his methods.
But
Be that as it may,
he too
I
strong.
don't want you to fight him. I don't want you to regret a decision made in anger and haste. Unequipped with regulators as you are, the risk is too great.
I appreciate your concern, but you ask the impossible.
You doubt our strength and abilities? Tisk tisk.
Zeralja murdered our father. His minions slaughtered our countrymen. He will never renounce his war. As vow of resolve, it falls to me to stop him. I know you love your people too, and so you must understand how I feel. Why I cannot, will not back down.
I do understand. All too well. Let me say only this, then. Zeralja will use any means to win. If you would protect your people, return to them at once and prepare. Prepare as best you can. It may ring hollow coming from the queen of an enemy nation. But, unlike me, you still have the power to determine your own fate.
You really are a curious one. Look, you needn't worry for us. We have dependable comrades holding the fort in Tulihyolal. They'll keep everyone safe, so we can devote our attention to affairs here.
Please.
Never fear, I'll be there alongside her. I won't yield on this either. Good that. Be there too.
So you have comrades on whom you can rely.
Duh, why you think we all came with
I
her?
envy you.
Oh.
You know, we'd like to learn more about you.
Don't you have Zidane and Vivi?
About me?
To be frank, we're still not sure whether or not you're trustworthy. So, if you have a moment, would you show us around the district? That way, we can get to know you better.
You're asking me, the Queen, to show you around?
Yeah, like you did before.
Oh, but I jest. I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. Very well, I shall be your guide. You're my guests, after all, and teaching you about my realm would be a pleasure in and of itself. If you like, I can introduce you to my citizens, too. I consider them family, as you do yours.
By all means, we're in your capable hands.
That you are. This will be an enjoyable and enlightening tour, I promise.
Too funny. Enjoyable and enlightening, she says. You don't know me. The Queen's door. Let's do it. Let's begin then, shall we? I must say I'm really grateful. This place is so vast and confusing. I didn't even know where to begin. While the district may seem daunting in size and structure, all the key facilities are situated near Leynodes, what you call Aetherites. Remember this and you won't lose your way. Aha, Leynode. I don't know if you can hear those fireworks, but they're loud now. Now then, seeing as it is right here, I will show you the Nexus Arcade first. Please follow me. An arcade? Like video games? So it is a mall. Ah. Nice. Look at that car. It reminds me of Shinra a little bit, this building. The complex is home to all manner of shops. From food and daily necessities to technological conveniences, you can find most everything here. Everkeep's interior is vast, as you've observed. This arcade makes it possible for people to acquire what they need in one centralized location. Amazing! How do you get to the upper levels? I don't see stairs. Do you see the glowing pattern over yonder? This is an automatic conveyor. Huh? Such contraptions are found throughout Everkeep, allowing us to swiftly move between faraway places. That will spare us some walking. Are they also made from that strange metal? What's it? Yes, the conveyors are powered by electrope. As a matter of fact, the ore is integrated into just about everything in Everkeep, even the floors and walls. This is like a big mall. This is the mall. By entering arcane circuits upon it, electrope can be used to convert lightning energy to those of other elements. A Wonka finger. It's so doing, we can achieve various effects. For instance, a conversion to wind produces flotation, which is required for the propulsion of our flying vehicles. A conversion to fire, meanwhile, produces light and heat, and it is employed in devices such as street lamps and heaters. There are even self-heating cups that keep your drink warm. That's just fancy. Can you make a drink cold if you convert to ice instead? You certainly can. Our vending machines do just that. What's more, multiple energies can also be combined to produce some clever effects. For instance, by manipulating the air with wind while projecting light with lightning, it is possible to alter one's appearance. Huh? It's almost scary what you can do with electrope. If such a wondrous material existed in our world, I imagine everyone would be fighting over it. Uh-oh. Dun dun dun. Aha! This shop over here, what does it sell? Oh yes, let's go and take a look. I dare say you will find it interesting. Dust crystals. She's not very good at hiding her feelings, I guess. That was a long pause. Good thing Wuklamat does not pay attention. This shop sells food. Those are the items on the counter. That's food? I can't imagine what they taste like. Yeah, that's interesting looking. I thought you might be surprised. Your countrymen were too in the beginning. Come, you must sample something. Choose one and I will purchase it. Welcome, friends. How lucky you are for Her Majesty to treat you. The 5 items on display are our most popular. I recommend one of them if this is your first time. What the heck? Food. Select an item that interests you. Slab of pink hexagons. Liquid-filled pouch. Long rectangular bar. Hexagon patterned bag. Black and yellow tin. Let's go with the bar. Seems safe. Keen on the perfect meal bar, are you? It's all the nutrients your body needs packed into a single foodstuff. The flavor is formulated to never taste dull, and one bar will satisfy you for a whole day. Many folks prefer this to taking multiple meals. Sure. Well, they're all very tempting. I'm going to have the steak. I'm absolutely starving. Thank you for your custom. This being Her Majesty's treat, it's bound to taste all the better. Say, would you mind sampling your selections here now? It's been a long time since we had newcomers, and I'd love to see your reactions. It is. It's like the moon carrots. Oh my gosh, look at them. Everybody's... This is strange. This is a great chance to learn about Alexandrian culture, Burr. Let's dig in. We're gonna get poisoned. This is a setup. Alright, here I go. Following Wuklamat's lead, you sample your selection. Amazing! I've never had any meat like this before. It's tender like chicken, but flavorsome like Ranik, and the spices give it just the right amount of kick. I could eat this every day. Ha! Don't mind them. They're just happy to see our honest reaction. And how about you? It's fantastic. It's pretty good. It's interesting. Go the middle ground. make them too disappointed. Haha, it's always such a pleasure. My thanks for humoring me. This does take me back. Though it was chaotic when the people of Tuyo first arrived, we endeavored to learn about one another and embraced our differences. Alright, what about you, Sphene? Aren't you having something to eat too? She says no, I can't eat. She's got something wrong with her. I appreciate the thought, but I'm fine for now, thank you. Alright, but what's your favorite food, if you don't mind me asking? My favorite food? Why do you wish to know this? Girl, why are you being so weird about food? Because I want to get to know you better. Why else? The more you know someone, the more you grow fond of them. That's why my old man believed, and my experiences have led me to believe the same. My favorite food? Right? I wonder now. It's such a difficult question. There are a lot of foods. I'm sorry, it's just... When I think of those who labor to bring us the food, I find I can't settle on one thing. I thought I was indecisive, but you're something else. Indecisive? Perhaps I am, but you didn't need to laugh about it. Oh girl, you sensitive. Who's this little guy? I don't know about you, but I'm satisfied. Let's keep moving. Very well. Next I was thinking of showing you the residential sector, but it's in part so I can tend to personal matters. It's a visitation to be precise, and I believe it will be educational for you as well. Would the two of you mind accompanying me? Not at all. Wonderful. Let me know when you have seen enough here and we'll make our way. Ready? Then let's head to the residential sector. It lies to the southwest. As we walk, I would be glad to tell you about any places of interest that we come upon. Let's do our intermission, second one, now, since we did it about the same time for the first one. But we shall return in approximately 5 minutes' time. So, hold that thought. Enjoy these puppies. I hit the wrong button. Hello, welcome back, everybody. You know what, Sean? That's probably right. I bet you it's like she's an android and it's her soul is in there, but the people don't know that she's an android. She died or something, but her soul was in there. I don't know, something like that. So, that's my theory. Thank you, Arabelle. Welcome back to you. Alright, where are we leading? We're going now. There's a ether thingy over here, isn't there? Yes. Gotta touch it, right? Touch it. Yeah. Got out of tune. This place is huge. Should be able to ride boats through here. Alright, we'll go back this way. What is that? Pegasus colt, that's adorable. A toy train? That's so cute too. Hey. How you doing, Pepper? Up the stairs, I take it. Hold your head. Uh-huh. Tell me about this little place. This looks like a cute cafe. This is Mosaic, a cafe. Here you can buy drinks to enjoy while you relax. I see. In Tuliolal, there's a similar establishment called XIV. That's seashell in the local tongue. Is there a story behind the name Mosaic? There is. In our continent, the races are named for stones. There's the Hewn, who resembles some Tonawata, the tall and graceful Eldite, and the diminutive and affable Milala. When they all gather here, they appear as a mosaic of colors. Thus, did the founder choose to name the cafe. Heh, that's nice. If they serve tacos here, it'd be perfect. Tacos? A traditional Turali dish and one of my favorite foods. You must try it one day. Oh, yes, definitely. We'll make it happen once we've restored peace to Tuliolal. Right, let's continue on. She's a robot. She can't eat real food, Wuklabot. Just have robot foods. Touch this. Energon cubes. Yes. And here we are. These buildings are where our citizens live. They're massive. Each one is bigger than the palace. They have to be, for just about all Alexandrians have apartments here. Lest you wonder, I'm here to visit some people. Their apartment is in the building on the left here at Residential Radius 914. 914. Residential Radius? That's right. Come, the door opens automatically. Hello? Residential Radius. Oh my gosh, this is crazy looking. Whoa, this looks even more like Shinra building. Shinra! Oh, the fireworks. This is the place. A mother and son live here. Oh, that's cool. That's so fun. Hello, Isadora. Your Majesty, you came. I have friends with me today. Is that all right? Of course, friends of the Queen are friends of ours. Please make yourselves at home. Oh, little baby. How has Milos been? There's been no change, but the symptoms are thankfully mild today. Hello, Milos. Have you missed me? My son was born with Levin sickness, a severe etheric imbalance toward lightning. As a result, he suffers from paralysis. cannot walk and struggles to speak. Oh, that's so sad. For a blessing, he still has his hearing, and even on bad days, he can communicate with his eyes. Oh dear. Svi visits often, does she? She does. Milo simply adores her. He sometimes even manages a smile when she's here. What of yourself, Isadora? How are you holding up? You needn't worry about me, Your Majesty. You always make time for us, and we have everything we need. I'm glad to hear that, but you mustn't strain yourself, understood? There is nothing you could do for him? Perhaps a treatment with souls, or... Unfortunately, no. While souls can revive those who have met with an accident, they cannot reverse the effects of old age and illness. Truth be told, many children are born like Milos. The illness has existed for generations, but we've been unable to find a cure. The cause is quite clear, though. The excess lightning in the environment. It's no coincidence the number of cases has risen dramatically these past 30 years. That's so sad. It's all my fault. What was that? I'm sorry, Isadora, but I must be going. I promise to make it a proper visit next time with treats to share. There's no need to apologize, Your Majesty. If it weren't for you, Melos and I wouldn't still be here. Thank you, Queen Sphene. He spoke. Oh. It's my pleasure, Milos. I'll be back soon, so be a good boy, for your mother and for me. I mean, not to be like... but what is he gonna do, really? Poor kid can't even move. I'm sure he'll be perfectly good. I guess he could talk back a little bit. My thanks for accompanying me on the visit. The illness is part of life in Alexandria, and I thought that you should know about it. We'll find a cure one day, mark my words. We'll make it so unfortunate children like Milos smile again. Well, let's continue the tour, shall we? Luke, you obviously have duties to attend to, citizens to look after. We can stop here if you like. No, I do this because I want to, so please do not worry. Next, I'll show you one of the district's most vital facilities, a place called Resolution. To reach it, we'll need to go by way of Lane 09, where the Aetheryte is situated. Okay. It's the grand finale, I think. Oh, it turned. There we go. We are coming. We are coming. Guess it's kind of convenient that 4th of July fell on a Friday this year. Nice long weekend. The conveyor ahead will transport you to the government sector where Resolution is located. The markings on a conveyor indicate its direction, and there is a pair just like it on the other side. Is it safe? Extremely. There's no need to be afraid. Who said I was afraid? Come on, Burr. Girl, you've been afraid. Woo! Scary. Praxis Park. I must touch the Ethernet shard. Alright. And here we are, Resolution, the operational heart of Solution 9. For Resolution, we oversee the running of the district and provide essential services to citizens, such as welfare support and job introductions. It's quicker to show than tell, so let's proceed inside.
Strange contraptions everywhere you look. What's that?
An infusion station. It dispenses souls in exchange for credits. Through hard work, citizens can obtain the peace of mind provided by spare souls. It's the way of life for Alexandrians and has been for quite some time.
That's so weird. How bizarre.
But I imagine it must be difficult for outsiders to comprehend.
That's putting it lightly. To be honest, it sounds disturbing. Still, I won't dismiss it out of hand. Practices like these don't arise from nothing.
This girl takes everything so
There's a
to
reason
heart.
why your culture is the way it is, and I'd like to understand. Won't you tell us some of your realm's history?
I'm keen to learn too. With knowledge comes appreciation.
Very well. Be warned, though, that it may take a while. In the distant past, over 1,000 years ago, it's said,
The movie.
lightning energy began to swell in our world. According to ancient records that date back around 8 centuries, the rainy season spanned a quarter of the year, during which time severe thunderstorms ravaged the land. 4 centuries later, this season had lengthened to nearly half the year. The trend continued, with our ancestors spending longer and longer languishing beneath storm clouds. Crops failed and livestock starved. But amidst this growing desperation, a miraculous material was discovered that promised salvation: electrope.
The stuff that's used everywhere here.
Indeed. One day, when out inspecting a forest after lightning had caused a fire, a villager came upon a curious black ore none had seen before. Testing revealed that the ore possessed a singular property. It could store lightning and convert it to other energies. In that instant, the scourge of endless storms became a blessing. Dubbed electrope, the ore found use in myriad inventions and dramatically improved people's lives. So much so, in fact, that all nations soon became dependent upon it, despite the difficulty of obtaining it in quantity. supply was chronically scarce, and when nations couldn't meet their needs with their own deposits, some resorted to taking electrope from others. Fighting was isolated and sporadic until electrope came to be used in warfare. First in the weaponry of invaders, then in the countermeasures of defenders, and then in every aspect of combat where an advantage might be had. This served only to exacerbate the ore shortage, leading to further escalation. Before long, the entire world was engulfed in a terrible war known as the Storm Surge.
The Storm Surge.
As the war came to a head, Alexandria's neighbor Lindblom committed its stores of electrope to the production of a weapon of mass destruction.
Lindblom? I didn't know they would have that there too. What? Did they live on Gaia? Was that the world? Terra. Gaia. What is the name of their world again? I forget. Gaia, I think.
They deployed it on the front lines and triggered a calamity of frightful magnitude. Not even
That's so
their own
fun.
scientists had anticipated the force of the lightning that was unleashed. The energy inundated the entire continent, laying it to waste.
So that's how your world came to be this way.
I'm put in mind of the flood of light. Just like the flood of darkness. Sounds often a lot like an umbral calamity. I don't know. Umbral calamity? Anyone?
You truly know a great many things that I don't. I should like to learn about you too sometime.
No. I'm a secret. You will never find out.
But to continue the tale, the people of Alexandria had already lost much to the war. They lost almost everything else to the Levin.
That's so funny that they use Lindblom as well.
Those who survived bore deep scars, tormented by the memory of loved ones taken too soon. Though they yet lived, the cruel spectre of death was with them always. Seeking a solution, our scientists turned once more to electrope, and after extensive research, they developed the means to preserve memory and soul. Physical death isn't the end. So long as our memories endure, we may live on. This belief sustained us then, and it sustains us now, granting us comfort.
I mean, that's kind of a part of Final Fantasy IX's message too.
That's
which is funny.
quite a tale.
It is pretty wild, Luke, isn't it? Lamati. That's crazy. The Storm Surge.
Your Majesty, help me! I beg you, help me!
What's the matter?
I've got no souls left. Not a single one! But the lot at Soul Supply refused to give me any! Please, you must do something!
My apologies, Your Majesty. This man, he does no work. Instead, he drinks his days away on Trueview. He has only himself to blame if he has no credits for souls.
Uh-oh.
That's not true! I'm a fighter at the Arcadian. Or rather, I was. I haven't been allowed to fight because of the King's decree. It isn't my choice.
I see. You're a brave warrior of the arena. I want to help you, I sincerely do. But I cannot give you preferential treatment.
Then open up the Arcadian again, so I can fight!
I'm sorry, but that's not my decision to make. The king requires feral souls for war. He doesn't wish for them to be expended on amusements.
You're useless! A queen in naught but name!
Insolent wretch! How dare you take that tone with Her Majesty?
It's quite all right. Such things don't bother me, nor do I think ill of this man. Hear me. Though I cannot grant you a soul, I mean it when I say I want you to live. I love all of you equally, dearly. You are as family to me, and it pains me to see you deny yourself hope. I want you to find a happiness all your own, even if you must grow it from the smallest seed of joy. Out there, somewhere, is a reason for you to smile again. We all need to vent our frustrations from time to time. I will always be willing to lend an ear.
Yes, Mum. Of course. Even without a spare soul, I suppose I'm fine as long as I stay in Solution 9. I apologize for my rudeness. Good day to you.
Good day to you.
Keep your chin up, my friend. And when you feel better, I'm sure you'll find another way to apply your talents.
I'm sorry you had to see that. Let's keep moving, shall we? Right. I believe we visited all the main facilities. With that, I declare our tour concluded.
That man from before, does that sort of thing happen often?
Somewhat. It's unavoidable. Hardships are a fact of life. Our soul management system has sustained our realm for generations, but it isn't without flaws. For one, people have become accustomed to having spare souls. Without them, they feel vulnerable and anxious. Some claim it may also have contributed to a decline in births.
Just thinking out loud, but would it be possible to do away with the system?
No.
I know it isn't easy to change one's beliefs and way of life. The Mamolja had their reasons for their reliance on blessed siblings, much as you have yours for souls. But if we defeated Zoralja, you'd be able to make all the decisions, right? Then we could work together to fix things, restore your realm to where it belongs, and see where we can go from there.
What stuff is she hiding?
Listen to me. There's something that I need to tell you.
Listening. Ugh.
What is it?
Actually, never mind. It's nothing of import.
Of course.
Well, it was lovely showing you around.
Of course. Of course. Thanks so much for the tour. We've learned not only about your realm, but you as well. For now, our priority is Zoralja. But once we've dealt with him, perhaps I can return the favor and show you to Lihiolal.
I'd like that very much.
Would you? I don't trust you. That's what her face says. She's like, I don't trust you.
It seems I've no choice but to continue down this path. Forgive me, Vow Wuklamat, but I must disappoint you.
Yeah, we knew. We've been knowing. Does she have a tattoo? Wait, she has writing on her back? I didn't notice that before. Ugh. Dang. What was Fiend wanting to tell us, I wonder? Well, it can wait for another time. We've been exploring for a while now and should probably go to Kahwa's meeting point. That'll be back the way we came, I think. Kahwa. Sphene genuinely cares for her people. I can respect her for that. And thanks to her tour, I've come to better understand the lives of Alexandrians. They don't feel so strange and distant anymore. Aw, weapon. What does it look like? Oops, is that the new one? Oh, phew, I've got two of them. Never mind. Well, so I think we're gonna end it a little early tonight. I'm really sleepy, but this is very interesting. I feel like it's a good place to end it. I feel like that's a good note. It's like cliffhanger, but very interesting. I love that it's Alexandria and Limbo. We're on the same continent. It's feeding my Final Fantasy IX love so much. Tomorrow we play Final Fantasy VIII, so I'm looking forward to that. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. I hope everyone has a good rest of their 4th of July. And if you want to join the Discord, the link will be in the description of this video. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll see you in the Discord, or I'll see you tomorrow night. Bye!